bad, just a bad bitch. Baby, I'm the baddest, I'm the baddest, I'm the baddest, I'm the baddest. Go!
Now I'm out here looking like revenge, feeling like a 10,
Poppin',
the best I ever been. And yeah, I
what
know
is poppin',
how
everybody?
bad
I am
it
Miss Goal
must
Getter, and
hurt to
today I'm here to
see
bring
me
you
like
goal
this,
tips
but
to help you
it
achieve your
gets
goals this year.
worse.
Make your goals attainable. The next one is make sure your goals have a deadline. In order to keep your goals front and center of your mind every day of your life, you need to make sure that you are reviewing them every morning and every night. Last year, I failed to review my goals, and I only ended up completing one of the 12 goals that I had made. Make a list of the small steps that will take to complete this goal. Let's say you want to buy your first home by the end of this year. Okay, that's perfect. That's great. That's realistic. But you'll need a savings plan. You're going to need to know what your credit is, and if it's not where you want it to be, how you can raise it. What area are you interested in moving to? How about a realtor? You might need one of those. Don't forget to put aside money for the furniture you're going to need and the appliances that the house doesn't come with. Make sure your goals are for you and nobody else. If your parents want you to study accounting, for example, but you don't like math, you know nothing about math, you're not good at math, you shouldn't be doing accounting. At the end of the day, when all is said and done, you're going to have wasted all your time, your money, and your effort in something that you didn't want in the first place.
Hello.
Be held accountable. Let me tell you, there are more ways to do this than I thought. There's plenty of websites that do many different things, like making you pay a certain amount if you don't complete a goal, or limiting your accessibility to your phone while you're trying to work on a certain project, things like that. It's also helpful if you have a friend group or just a group of people who are trying to complete the same goal. For example, let's say you want to work out at least 4 times a week. I know somebody right now who's trying to do a group on Instagram with a bunch of girls who have the same goal. They're going shopping together, they're eating together, they're doing yoga together. Don't hesitate to change your goals. This might sound counterproductive, but actually, you changing your goals is a sign of you growing as a person. I change my goals all the time now that I'm finally reviewing them. In my goals list, I put that I would drink a green drink every day. But that wasn't attainable. Not every day do I want to do something. Some days I have to work 12 hours, and I'm not going to get up earlier to make a green drink. Change things up. If something doesn't interest you anymore, change it as many times as you have to. It doesn't have to be New Year's to create or start your goals. That's just a celebratory thing. It's very festive, I guess, and fun. But in reality, you should be making goals every day, every week, every month to get to your bigger goals at the end. Create a why. Let's say you want to graduate by the end of the summer term, but you're like me and you hate school. Write down your whys, put them on sticky notes, paste them on your binders, folders, papers, whatever you have to do to keep yourself motivated. In my case of wanting to graduate and not liking school, I would put notes about to keep on going because this is for a better result at the end. This is to get more money, a higher paying job, a better work environment, not having to settle for a job I don't like, things of that nature. Track your progress. So this is important, especially when it comes to small wins and things that take like little steps to do. What helps me with this is tracking it on the 5-minute journal because it'll ask what amazing things happened today. And usually I'll say things that relate to my goals. For example, I will say I read half of a book, or I went to the gym and did a full body workout, because those are things that I want to do and I've done them. And so now I can look back and see, oh hey, I've been doing this for quite a while. Even though it takes a while to see results or whatever the case, it helps you stay on track. Reward yourself. This is so important. Like, this is going to keep you motivated and encouraged and inspired to keep on going. This girl mentioned how she rewards herself by saying, okay, for every week that I work out for 4 days, I'll reward myself $5 for that week, and that money will go to new workout clothes. So something that encourages you to keep on doing what you're doing. Let's say that you wanted to cook this year, right? And you've been cooking, you've been cooking one meal every week. So I'm gonna reward myself by saving $10 for every week that I cook. And at the end of every month or couple of months, I will buy myself a new set of knives or fancy plates or something of that nature. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Like something that encourages you to keep on doing what you were doing in the first place. Whereas something not really effective would be, if you're trying to lose weight and you decide to reward yourself after going to the gym 3 times a week by going to the donut shop and getting a box of donuts or something. I mean, have the pizza, eat the cake, have the cookies. You know what I mean? But in moderation, and it depends on what you're trying to do and what your goals are. The last tip I have for you is to visualize you accomplishing your goals and being where you want to be in life. For example, one of my biggest goals is to pay off all my debt. And every time I think about that goal and review my goals in the morning and at night, I think about how happy I would be and how free I would feel. After reviewing my goals yesterday, I started picturing myself crying with tears of joy, running up to my coworkers that support me, telling them how I just paid off my entire debt. It's possible, it's attainable, you're almost there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and cheers to the new year.